On question 18, I'm trying to simplify this and get rid of that I in the denominator. And we do that by multiplying by the conjugate of the denominator. So I'm going to put parentheses here. There's always implied parentheses around the numerator and denominator of a fraction. So I'm going to multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. And to keep it legal, I need to multiply the top by the same thing. So I'm going to need to FOIL both of these. If you FOIL the top, then you're going to get 24 minus 12i minus 12i plus 6i squared. On the bottom, the middle terms will cancel out, and you'll get 16 minus 4i squared. Okay, so a lot of simplifying to do here. It's going to be 24 minus 24i plus 6 times negative 1 all over 16 minus 4 times negative 1. So that's going to be 24 minus 24i minus 6 over 16 plus 4. And that's going to be, you could probably show it in less steps than I'm doing it, so that's fine. Minus 24i over 20. Then I want to split that up. So 18 over 20 minus 24 over 20 times I. And then lastly, reduce it. So this is now the simplified standard form, and I no longer have any i's in the denominator. So we can actually check these on our calculator. So to use the I, we have to press second and then the decimal place. So it's going to be right there. And some calculators can automatically convert from decimal form to fraction while others can't. I'll kind of show what that means. So if you just type in the original problem with the parentheses as we see it and press enter, you will get the answer here. Now, to check this, my calculator can't convert these to fractions, so I need to type in the fractions manually that I found my answer to be, and I can confirm that these do match with the decimals that the calculator has given me. But other calculators can just automatically convert this to a fraction. So if you have another operating system or this TI-83 Plus, then you would just type in the original question and then convert it to a fraction, just like you convert any other number to a fraction, and it automatically converts it for you. But either way, you should be able to check your answer, which is kind of nice because there's a lot of ways that you can make mistakes on these questions.